In The Fly, a 1986 horror classic, Geena Davis warns us to be afraid, and it's a warning we should take seriously. The film is a grotesque and tragic exploration of what happens when a scientist's experiment goes horribly wrong. It's a must-see for horror movie fans. Bob Clark's 1974 film, Black Christmas, has caused fear and confusion with its mysterious tagline, "If your skin doesn't crawl, it's on too tight." The violence it implies leaves viewers questioning what it means and why their skin would be too tight. A terrifying yet effective tagline for a horror classic. I Spit on Your Grave is a film that lacks subtlety, starring Camille Keaton with a tagline that is descriptive and effective. The film follows a woman who seeks revenge against 4 men who have wronged her. While the plot is predictable, it's still a good watch for those who enjoy revenge flicks. The Lost Boys is a horror comedy that cleverly toys with vampire film nuances, upending expectations. The tagline, "Sleep all day. Party all night. Never grow old. Never die. It's fun to be a vampire," perfectly captures this trope. However, the film raises questions about the vampire's actual life. The tagline people remember from Jaws 2 is, "Just when you thought it was safe to return to the water." Contrary to popular belief, the iconic quote is from the sequel, not the original Jaws directed by Steven Spielberg. Remake of House of Wax, featuring Paris Hilton, faced controversy due to her lack of popularity. However, the film used it to their advantage with the tagline, "See Paris Die." The horror community's negative opinion turned this problem into a clever marketing strategy. George Romero's Dawn of the Dead is a masterpiece with one of the most memorable taglines in horror history. Like The Fly, it is a line of dialogue delivered so beautifully and in such a chilling way that it summarizes the entire film. It doesn't tell you exactly what happens, like some other taglines, but it gives you a vision of the movie without seeing a single scene. Ken Foree, as Peter, intones, "When there's no room left in hell, the dead will walk the earth, we all shiver." John Carpenter's The Thing is a classic horror film with a tagline that perfectly captures the paranoia and fear that permeates throughout. "Man is the warmest place to hide," suggests the terror to come, and the film is widely regarded as one of the greatest in the genre. Alien, directed by Ridley Scott, has terrified audiences for decades. The film follows the crew of the Nostromo as they are stalked by a horrifying creature, creating a haunted house atmosphere in space. The tagline, "In space, no one can hear you scream," emphasizes the hopelessness of their situation and the loneliness of deep space. A must-see for sci-fi and horror fans, Alien will leave you imagining the dangers that lurk in the vast emptiness of space. Coming up in entertainment news, Tobe Hooper's iconic horror classic, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, is receiving praise for its artistic imagery and effective horror. The unforgettable tagline, "Who will survive, and what will be left of them," adds to the danger that the characters face. Don't miss this must-see film that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Today we're taking you on a retro journey to the 80s with our top 10 list of the best campy and cheesy horror movies of the decade. From gruesomely funny to downright ridiculous, these films defined a genre of pure cheesy goodness that will make you cringe and laugh all at the same time. So grab some popcorn and let's dive into the world of 80s horror cheesiness. Check out the full list on our website. 13 horror movies that will leave an everlasting mark on your psyche. Which movies are truly terrifying? Check out this list and see if any of these spine-chilling films keep you up at night. Read on for the most haunting titles that will leave a lasting imprint in your mind. Imagine the scary movies that could actually happen in real life. Here are 12 of the most terrifying movies that might come true. Which one of these movies sends chills down your spine? Check out the full list to see if your favorite scary movie made the cut. 10 lesser-known scary movies that deserve your attention. From slasher flicks to supernatural thrillers, these films have flown under the radar but are worth checking out for horror fans.